Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, in whichever time you're watching this. Welcome to SSC and welcome to the fifth day of Static GK Quiz Show, in which we shall discuss national sports, Nobel Prize, slogan, temples, and national parks in this session. Except the national sports, all other topics are the continuations of the previous sessions. So let us proceed. We have total of 25 questions to discuss. I request you all to please participate in the quiz by answering the questions, as at the end of each question you will be given a 10 seconds timer during which you can answer in the chat box or in the comment box. This will help you retain the answers. So this is it. Let us proceed. The PDF of entire sessions, that too printable, it will cost you 300 rupees. For that you need to send a message to 7797058659. So let us proceed. The first section is national sport. The first question: what is the national game of Nepal? The options are there and your time begins now. National game of Nepal. Please write your answers in the chat box. Volleyball, football, baseball, or cricket. The time is over. The national game of Nepal is volleyball. It was officially defined in 2017. Next, what is the official national game of South Korea? The options are there and your time begins now. Karate, kickboxing, basketball, or taekwondo. South Korea. The time is over. The correct answer is taekwondo. It was officially defined in 2018. Next, what is the official national game of China? The options are there and your time begins now. Official national game of China. Volleyball, tennis, baseball, or cricket. The time is over. The correct answer is table tennis. Okay, table tennis. Next, bandy is the national game of which country? Bandy. The options are there and your time begins now. Rwanda, Russia, Sri Lanka, or USA. Bandy. The time is over. The correct answer to this question is Russia. So the last question of this section is: cricket is the national game of which of these countries? The options are there and your time begins now. Australia, England, Jamaica, or Brazil. National game of which of these countries? The answer is all three, that is A, B, and C, which is Australia, England, and Jamaica. But they are not official; they are unofficial. Okay, they are popular games, but they are not officially recognized as the national games. Yet, Australia, England, and Jamaica's national games are known as. It is known as cricket. Okay, so I hope it is clear. Now let's go to the next section, which is from Nobel Prizes, which is the continuation of the day 4 session. So the first question is: who gives Nobel Prize in Literature? Your time begins now. We discussed in the previous session that Nobel Prize in Medicine is given by Karolinska Institute. Here it has been asked, Nobel Prize in Literature is given by whom? The time is over. It is given by Swedish Academy. Okay, Swedish Academy in Sweden. So this is it. The next question is: who was the first person to be born in India to get the Nobel Prize? The time is has begun and the options are there. C.V. Raman, Hargobind Khurana, Ronald Ross, or Amartya Sen. First person born in India to get the Nobel Prize. The time is over. The correct answer is Ronald Ross. So Ronald Ross was the person who got the Nobel Prize, the first one to be born in India. So this is it. Rabindranath Tagore, as we discussed in the previous session, was the first Indian citizen, okay, British Indian citizen to get the Nobel Prize. Next, who was the first woman to get the Nobel Prize? First woman to get the Nobel Prize. The options are there and your time begins now. Mother Teresa, Sharon Ebadi, Marie Curie, or Elizabeth H. Blackburn. The time is over. The correct answer is Marie Curie. So Marie Curie had been the first woman to get the Nobel Prize, and not only once but twice. First for physics in 1903 and second for chemistry in 1911. So Marie Curie was the first woman to get the Nobel Prize. So this is it. Next, when does the formal Nobel Prize ceremony takes place? Every year. So the options are there and your time begins now. as every year on early October the Nobel Prizes are announced, but formally the Nobel Prizes are given on which date is the question being asked. The correct answer to this question is 10 December. Okay, 10 December, the formal Nobel Prize ceremony takes place every year. The last question of this section: which of the following fields was not included in the Nobel Prize at the time of the Nobel Prize when they were established? The options are there, and your time begins now. We know there are 6 Nobel Prizes, out of which 5 were included and 1 was not included. Which is it when the Nobel Prizes were established? The answer is economic. Yes, Nobel Prize for Economics was not included in the first edition of Nobel Prizes. The first Nobel Prize in Economics, it was awarded to Ragnar Frisch and Jan Tinbergen for the development and application of dynamics model for the analysis of economic process, and it was given in 1969. So this is it. Next section we have slogans, and it is also the continuation of day 3 session. The first question from the slogan, 11th one: who gave the song Saare Jahan se Achchaa Hindoostan Hamara? The options are there, and your time begins now. Saare Jahan se Achchaa Hindoostan Hamara. Who gave this song? The time is over. The correct answer is Muhammad Iqbal. Okay, Muhammad Iqbal was the one who sang Saare Jahan se Achchaa Hindustan Hamara. Next, who gave the slogan Sampoorna Kranti? Sampoorna Kranti was the slogan given by whom? Bal Gangadhar Tilak, Lal Bahadur Shastri, Jayaprakash Narayan, or Lala Lajpat Rai? Sampoorna Kranti. The time is over. The correct answer is Jayaprakash Narayan. Okay, Jayaprakash Narayan was the one who gave the slogan Sampoorna Kranti. And by the name Jayaprakash Narayan International Airport, it is located in Patna, Bihar. Okay, remember this as well. Next, who wrote the song Vijay Vishwa Tiranga Pyara? Okay, Vijay Vishwa Tiranga Pyara. I think you have heard this song as well. Vijay Vishwa Tiranga Pyara, Jhanda Ucha Rahe Hamara. So who wrote this song? Shyamlal Gupta, Mohammad Iqbal, Bankim Chatterjee, or Munshi Premchand? The correct answer is Shyamlal Gupta. Okay, Shyamlal Gupta had written this song. Next, who popularized the slogan Satyameva Jayate? Okay, who popularized this slogan? The options are there, and your time begins now. Is it Bal Gangadhar Tilak, Madan Mohan Malviya, Jayaprakash Narayan, or Lala Lajpat Rai? The correct answer is Pandit Madan Mohan Malviya. Okay, he was the one who popularized this slogan Satyameva Jayate, truth shall prevail. So this is it. The last question: who gave the slogan Return to the Vedas? Okay, who said Return to the Vedas? The options are there: Ramakrishna Paramhansa, Swami Dayananda Saraswati, Paramhansa Yogananda, or Swami Vivekananda? Return to the Vedas. The correct answer is Swami Dayananda Saraswati. Okay, he was the one who gave this slogan, Return to the Vedas. So this is it. We complete the slogans as well. Now we have temples, which is the continuation of the day 2 session. Temples. In which state you find Khajuraho Temple? The options are there, and your time begins now. Khajuraho Temple. Uttar Pradesh, Madhya Pradesh, Odisha, or West Bengal? The time is over. The correct answer to this question is Madhya Pradesh. Okay, you get Khajuraho Temple at Madhya Pradesh. Where do you find Akshardham Temple? I think this should be an easy one. Your time begins now. Delhi, Mumbai, Bangalore, or Chennai? Akshardham. It's a famous temple. The correct answer is Delhi. Yes, Akshardham Temple is in Delhi. Next, in which state do you find Padmanabha Swami Temple? Padmanabha Swami Temple. The options are there: Andhra Pradesh, Telangana, Kerala, or Karnataka? Padmanabha Swami. So, Padmanabha Swami Temple is in Kerala, Tiruvananthapuram, which is the capital of Kerala. So, it is there, Padmanabha Swami Temple. Gangotri Temple and Neelkanth Mahadev Temple are in its state. The options are there, and your time begins now. Gangotri and Neelkanth Mahadev Temple. The correct answer to this question is Uttarakhand. Okay, Uttarakhand. So Gangotri is in Uttarakhand and Neelkanth Mahadev temple is also in Uttarakhand. The last question of this section: which of the following temples is in Tirupati, Andhra Pradesh? The options are there and your time begins now. Sri Venkateshwara Temple, Sri Ranganatha Swami Temple, Jagannath Temple, or Meenakshi Temple? The time is over. The correct answer is Sri Venkateshwara Temple. It's an extremely beautiful temple. I've had the privilege to visit this temple, but unfortunately, I could not have the darsana. Yet, this is a very beautiful temple, Sri Venkateshwara Temple in Tirupati, Andhra Pradesh. So, with this, we complete temples as well. Now we have the national parks, which is the continuation of from the day 4. Okay, so the question is: Dachigam National Park is located in which state? Please write the answer. Dachigam National Park. Himachal, Jammu, Gujarat, or Manipur? Dachigam. The correct answer to this question is Jammu and Kashmir. Okay, Dachigam National Park is located in Jammu and Kashmir. Next, Khirganga, Pin Valley, and Sibalpara are the national parks located in which state? The options are there, and your time begins now. Khirganga, Pin Valley, and Sibalpara or Sibalpara, I don't know the correct pronunciation, are the national parks of which state? The correct answer is Himachal Pradesh. Okay, Khirganga, Pin Valley, and Sivalpara are the national parks of Himachal Pradesh. Next, Dudhwa National Park is the only national park located in which state? The correct answer, the time begins now. What should be the correct answer? Rajasthan, Telangana, Bihar, or Uttar Pradesh? The answer should surprise you. The correct answer is Uttar Pradesh. Such a big state and there's only one national park, surprisingly. So this is it. Uh, Bihar's only national park is Valmiki. Remember that also. Okay, Valmiki National Park is the only national park in Bihar, and as we saw, Dudhwa is the only national park in Uttar Pradesh. The second last question: Satpura is the national park located in which state? Satpura. The options are there, and your time begins now. Rajasthan, Telangana, Bihar, or Madhya Pradesh? Satpura National Park. Satpura, Kanha, Pench, where should be it? The correct answer is Madhya Pradesh. Okay, Satpura, Vanvihar, Kana, Pench, Panna, all these national parks are located in Madhya Pradesh. So the last question is: Gorumara, Jaldapara, and Neora Valley are the national parks located in which state? Gorumara, Jaldapara, and Neora Valley are the national parks in Rajasthan, Telangana, West Bengal, or Uttar Pradesh? Well, the time is over. The correct answer to this question is West Bengal. Okay, Gorumara, Jaldapara, and Neora Valley are the national parks of West Bengal. So let us revise quickly. First of all, we learned that Nepal's national game is volleyball, and South Korea's national game is taekwondo, and China's national game is table tennis. Bandy is the national game of Russia. Cricket is the national game of Australia, England and Jamaica, though unofficial. And talking about Nobel Prize, we learned that Nobel Prize in Literature is given by the Swedish Academy. Nobel Prize in Medicine was given by Karolinska Institute. And we saw that first person in first person born in India to get the Nobel Prize was Ronald Ross. We saw first woman to get Nobel Prize was Marie Curie to get it twice. And then we saw formal Nobel Prize ceremony takes place on 10 December every year. And then we saw that Nobel Economics Prize was not included in the first edition of Nobel Prizes. And talking about slogans, Saare Jahan se Achchaa Hindoostan Hamara, it was given by Muhammad Iqbal. Sampoorna Kranti was given by Jayaprakash Narayan. Vijay Vishwa Tiranga Pyara Jhanda Uncha Rahe Hamara, given by Shyamlal Gupta. Satyameva Jayate was popularized by Pandit Madan Mohan Malviya, and Return to the Vedas, it was said by Swami Dayananda Saraswati. Talking about temples, Khajuraho temples are in Madhya Pradesh. Akshardham Temple is in Delhi. Padmanabha Swami Temple is in Kerala. Gangotri and Neelkanth Mahadev Temple are in Uttarakhand. And in Tirupati, Andhra Pradesh, we find Sri Venkateshwara Temple. Now, national parks. Dachigam National Park is in Jammu and Kashmir. Khirganga, Pin Valley, and Sibalpara are in Himachal Pradesh. Dudhwa, it's in Uttar Pradesh, the only in Uttar Pradesh. Satpura is in Madhya Pradesh. And finally, Gorumara, Jaldapara, and Neora Valley are in West Bengal. So this is it. I hope you like this session. The PDF of entire series will cost you 300. For that, you need to send a message to this number as you can see on the screen. So this is it. Thank you so much. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to SSC Sikkim. Bye bye.